Hi Pisces, welcome back to my channel, Karma Thoughts. I am doing your weekly reading for the 18th through the 24th of June, 2023. I hope you guys are doing great. I'm going to take a second to remind you that this is a general reading. It may not resonate with everyone out there, so do take what resonates for you and simply leave the rest for someone else. If you find it's not resonating with you at all, you can check your other signs and placements and see if those readings resonate better. Keep in mind that the energies can and sometimes do flip-flop or reverse. It's not unusual in a general reading. As always, Pisces, please do not try to force yourself into a reading that is not for you. Spirit, can I have the energy of the sign of Pisces? All right, Pisces, you are starting out with the King of Swords. You have the King of Coins in the reverse. And you have the Hermit. So you're kind of keeping to yourself here a little bit. I feel like you're drawing some very firm boundaries. There does seem to be a sense of loss that I'm picking up on. But I also see you kind of getting very real with yourself here over this loss. Getting very real about it, and also drawing some boundaries with regard to other relationships. I feel like you're kind of in this hermit mode, though. You're keeping to yourself. Some of you could have had a financial loss as well, or it could be coming, so be careful with that. Let's see. It's like you're trying to reassess. You're reassessing, you're soul searching, you're looking for answers, and in the meantime, you might be coming across as being a little bit on the, I wouldn't say cold, but maybe a little chilly. All right, so let's see who's in your energy. You could be a little bit defensive right now with others. Who's in the energy of Pisces? Who is in the energy of Pisces? You may feel like you've lost some stability as well. All right, so the person in your energy has the Five of Wands, the Empress, and coming out together is the Four of Wands along with Judgment. So Pisces, some of you might be in a twin flame or a spiritual connection. This person has a lot of conflict with regard to you. There could be conflict in this relationship as well. I feel like they're kind of sitting back and they're in this waiting mode. They're not really trying to pursue you or come after you, but they would like a reconciliation, it looks like. I see the ending that took place here. I feel like that may be what puts you into this hermit mode and this feeling of loss. But there is a sense of reconciliation, but they're not going to chase you down. This is somebody who is well aware of their self-worth, and they're definitely in their feminine energy. And it looks like you're in your masculine energy. Whether you're male or female, it doesn't matter. What I'm seeing is a masculine and a feminine. So let's see the energy between the two of you. The Chariot. Yeah, there's some forward movement here. You could be dealing with a Cancer sign. I'm also seeing Taurus and Libra. Let's see what's affecting this connection. Oh, bent my card. The Hangman in reverse. Yeah, so you're both going to be looking at this connection very differently. I'm seeing some forward movement happening, but it's taken a long time to get here. So let's see your outcome at the end of the week. Show me the outcome, please. The Hierophant. Wow. So there's going to be progress. There's going to be forward movement. You're both looking at it differently, and it's moving towards commitment. Interesting. Bottom of the deck is the Page of Coins in the reverse. All right. So that tells me that there is a lack of communication here, and I feel like that's definitely something that you're dealing with on your side because you're soul searching. It's not intentional necessarily towards this person, but you have withdrawn your energy quite a bit. So let's clarify. Spirit, why is the King of Swords here? I feel like circumstances are changing here for you, Pisces. Why is the King of Swords here? All right, you have the 8 of Coins, and you have the 4 of Coins reversed. Yeah, I'm definitely seeing some of you may have lost some money. And so you're really focusing on your work right now in order to kind of recover what has been lost. Be careful because you might be a little defensive at work. People might be perceiving you as being defensive and on edge. Why is the King of Coins here in reverse? I feel like you tried to let this person go. And in order to do so, you really focused on your money and work. Page of Swords. 2 of Cups reversed. Yeah, you want to talk to them. You're definitely processing a loss in this connection, though. I can see it very clearly. Sometimes you may think about reaching out to them, and then I feel like you pull back. And it's because of this sense of loss. It's a deep sense of loss that you're experiencing. You could be doing some low-key spying, just looking at their social media, perhaps, trying to figure out what's going on with them. Ace of Swords and the Empress in reverse. You may feel that this person is being cold, that they're very, how do I word this? Unnurturing, that they're not taking care of this connection. You're kind of viewing them right now in a negative light. You may wonder if the connection will ever grow again, if it's ever going to become everything that you'd wanted it to be. But I do feel that you want clarification. You've done a lot of soul searching on your own, Pisces, and now I feel like you're wanting to talk to this person. And that feeling is only growing. It's there's a loneliness and an intense feeling of loss here. And I feel like that is growing within you the longer you don't talk to this person. So I feel like it's going to build up to the point where you feel that you have to talk to them. Let's look at their energy. Why is the 5 of Wands here? Why is the 5 of Wands here? All right, we have the 8 of Cups and the Knight of Swords. So whoever walked away, it looks like is going to be coming in with some very truthful communication. This could have already happened as well. There could have been a big argument here because I'm seeing a lot of conflict in this person's energy. And that conflict caused this person to move away from you, to move in another direction. Why is the Empress here? Why is the Empress here? Could be dealing with a Gemini. Two of Coins reversed. And the Moon in reverse. Yeah, there's something here that this person found out that caused them to feel really unbalanced about this connection. And that's why they're kind of sitting back. They're not really coming forward. They know that the connection here is very unbalanced. But I feel like something caused them to lose their balance. And it was something that came out, something that was revealed or an epiphany that they had. And that's why they're kind of sitting back. Now, they're doing fine on their own. They actually are very nurturing. I know you're not viewing them in that light, but they're kind of abundant and they're very nurturing, actually. It might be the conflict between the two of you that caused you to think about them in that way. All right, we have the 4 of Cups reversed. 10 of Swords reversed. And the Chariot in reverse. Now, what's between you is the Chariot in the upright. So this person may have been ignoring you for quite some time. They may feel that you've ignored them. It could have been mutual. But I feel like they feel kind of stuck right now, and they actually want to repair the situation. They would like a reconciliation. Maybe it took them a while to realize that that's what they wanted, but they actually would. They don't want this to become a missed opportunity between the two of you. Why is the Chariot in the upright? Why is the Chariot? Thank you. We have the Nine of Wands. We have the Five of Cups in the reverse. Yeah, you really went through some depression, feeling very down. I feel like you kind of reviewed this relationship. You went and looked at everything that had happened in the past. And now you're trying to move in the direction of, can this be worked on? Can it be repaired? I do think you tried to let this person go, to release them out of your energy, and maybe found that that just wasn't going to work. I do see you wanting to work on this connection again, though. I see you kind of refocusing on the love here instead of what's been lost. And that's what's actually moving this forward. This person would like to resolve problems, but they have a sense of distrust. So they may not be trusting that you actually want to come out of this conflict with them, or that you want to work on this connection. They were very hurt by whatever has the conflict happened here. I feel like there were very hurtful words that were said. Why is the Hangman in reverse? Why is the Hangman in reverse? All right, we have the Strength card and the King of Swords. They're focused on you because you're embodying that energy. So they're seeing you as being honest. I do feel that they're coming forward honestly. You're both very distant from each other emotionally, though, and you're both very defensive. So there's a little bit of mirroring that's going on. I do feel like you've done a lot of work on yourself, and I'm also feeling like, you know, you've really kind of had this energy, you both actually have, of having worked very hard at keeping this distance between the two of you. It's very sad, really, because I think that this has gone on, this separation here has gone on for a long time, probably longer than it should have. And I am seeing that you are finding the strength to overcome that and make that forward movement. You could reach out to this person. It could be something small. Some of you will. Others, you're just kind of watching and waiting. But they're focused on you. And I think that for a while they weren't. Let's see the outcome. I do see change happening, though. Right now, it looks like it's mostly emotional or mental, but I see that changes are trying to come through. All right, we have the Star card in reverse, Five of Wands, and the Sun in reverse. Okay, so there's a desire to bring this back together, but it's just so unbalanced right now. I do feel that you're viewing this person a little bit negatively, and I feel like there's conflict that's going to come, and it's going to make this person very unhappy. See, there's a lot of healing that needs to take place in this connection before there can actually be a commitment. So I'm also seeing some of you are, either you or them, or possibly both, are seeking, you know, counsel as to how to go about, you know, bringing this back together. Because sometimes you feel very hopeless, and sometimes they do too. I do see further conflict coming. Yeah, let me get one more card for each side. Knight of Wands reversed. Six of Wands. they don't know how to reach a successful conclusion to this. They don't know how to repair this successfully. They're in the dark as far as that, and it's making them feel hopeless. And I feel like for you that you're just not viewing this person in a positive light for some reason. I don't know if it's something that they said or that you saw. It could be something that you saw on their social media. I know you have a lot of conflict with regard to repairing this connection, and you're definitely holding back some things that you want to say. You're holding back some passions as well. And part of that's because you really don't believe that this is going to move forward. It's going to grow and become, you know, what you had hoped for. For some of you, there could be a difference in income. This person could make more money than you. This could make you feel like you're not able to contribute financially or give everything you could to this connection. But I'm seeing a lot of conflict, both internal and external. And I'm seeing on this other person, I'm seeing them really in the dark as to how to successfully repair this connection. And so they're just feeling stuck right now. But changes, it's like these changes are trying to come through, and there is some forward progress. It just looks like it's more emotional and mental than actually physically, because when there is this communication, it looks like it leads to more conflict. Bottom of the deck is the Death card in reverse, and this tells me that this is not over. Yeah, this is not over. There's still unfinished business between the two of you. All right, let me pull an oracle card, and we'll see if you get any further information or guidance. All in the Golden Afternoon. It's about inspiration or creative spark and conception. Interesting. It's number 1. So let's see what this says. In ancient times, we did not think an individual was responsible for their creativity. More so, a person blessed with creative genius, a divine spark, or a brilliant idea was thought to have been visited by a muse, genie, or other spirit that could inspire someone with ideas that were longing to be born into the world. At the very beginning of the tale of Alice, there is a poem, a preface which portrays the moment the author was begged to create a story. This card represents the time immediately before Alice's existence. There is no rabbit hole, no Cheshire Cat, no Mad Hatter, no Queen of Hearts. There is only the urge to tell a story. So it is with you at this moment. A spark of inspiration is about to descend upon you. A wondrous tale is asking to be told through you. This surge of imagination can take many forms. It can be a creative solution to a problem you're experiencing. It may mean using visualization to improve at a physical activity or painting a picture with a new technique or fresh perspective. Whatever form it takes, you are actively telling the story of your life with every word you speak and creating the story in action with every move you make. What wonderlands can you create when you allow yourself to be open to all the genius around you and invite it to come into the world through you? You are imaginative, you are creative, you have that spark within you. Whatever it is you wish to do, paint, draw, sing, write, dance, do this creative, vital, brilliant, life-bringing thing. Who knows what creations you can bring forth? Why not begin to discover the possibilities today? So with regard to divination, it's talking about that it's a time to create, that it's inspiration will take hold. It talks about talent and ability, and the muse touches down in your life, so get ready. So this is all about that creative spark, that beginning. That's this, in terms of this reading, that's this commitment, this coming together. It's trying to happen here, but because of the way you're viewing this connection is not growing, you're viewing this person in kind of a negative light, that you have this idea that this is not going to actually come to pass. And that's causing you to lose that spark a little bit. Spirit is saying that spark is there. Get rid of the conflict and allow that to take hold. Tell yourself a different story here, Pisces, because the story you're telling yourself is what's affecting this connection. Okay? All right, so I do hope that this has been helpful for you, Pisces. If you have resonated with this, please hit that like button. And if you haven't already subscribed, I would appreciate it if you did. Until I speak with you in the next weekly reading, namaste.